Good afternoon. The Home News. Governor Adegboyega Oyetola says all-round development of various sectors of the economy remains a priority of his administration for improved living standard of the populace. Governor Oyetola gave the assurance at the palace of Ataoja of Osogbo land of Ajimo Olanipekun-Laroyo II during his re-election campaign tour of Osogbo and Olorunda local governments. Mr. Oyetola added that he did not take for granted the development of the state capital, which informed the allocation of bulk capital for the construction of roads, Olaya flyover, among other infrastructural projects, in order to make it a befitting status as the seat of power and for the benefit of the people. The state helmsman appreciated the monarch for the support given to his administration, while seeking more assistance ahead of the governorship election slated for 16th of next month. Prince Famudu said Governor Oyetola has performed creditably well, while assuring that his government will further extend dividends of democracy to communities asking for massive support to vote Oyetola into power for the second term. The Ataoja of Osogbo land over Jimo Olanipekun-Laroyo II expressed delight over the pace of development in the state and the delivery of good governance by the present administration. Barely 17 days to the gubernatorial election in Osun, Governor Adegboyega Oyetola has reiterated that his party, the All Progressive Congress APC, remains the party to beat any time, any day. He said his outstanding performance across the sector of the economy had earned him the people's support and soared his popularity and acceptability as manifested in the unfolding events in the last 3.5 years he has been paddling the ship of the state. The governor charged members of the opposition party to desist from politics of acrimony, inflammatory comments capable of inciting the public and instigating violence. He urged them to play the game according to the laid down rules. Governor Oyetola stated this while receiving a delegation of the British High Commission in Osogbo, the state capital. The governor noted that his modest achievements and outstanding performance in the last 3.5 years have been rated by the people of the state, hence the wide acceptance and warm reception he has been experiencing since the commencement of his re-election campaigns across the visited local government areas of the state. He said his administration has labored so hard to maintain the tempo of peace with the state is known for through the implementation of people-centered policies and programs that had impacted positively on the lives of the citizenry, particularly the masses who have been the direct beneficiaries of most of his administration's programs. While describing election as a contest that must be seen as a peaceful race by contestants, Mr. Oyetola expressed displeasure over the inflammatory comments credited to the gubernatorial candidate of the main opposition party, saying such unguided tantrums could trigger violence and cause havoc on the peaceful atmosphere reigning in the state. He enjoined the local and international electoral observers, particularly the British High Commission, to watch the opposition parties closely because of the unfolding events. Earlier in his remarks, the leader of the delegation of the British High Commission, Mr. Wale Adebayo, said they were in the States on pre-election visit as part of efforts to assess and measure the level of readiness and preparation of the political parties, their candidates, officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, security agents, among other concerned authorities. Who is who in the political arena? Community leaders and career officers, including Chairman Association of Head Teachers in Atakumosa East local government area of the state, Mr. Olaniyi Odeleye, have showered encomium on the Princess Folusho Adekoya for a giant stride aimed at lifting Atakumosa East local government area of the state to greater heights. The stakeholders gave the commendation in their separate speeches at an event of the distribution of customized exercise books to all the pupils of primary school within Atakumosa East local government area and the disbursement of care support fund to indigent widows held at the council's headquarters in Penedo. Addressing the mammoth crowd in a multicolored apparel with headgear to match, the council chairman, Princess Folusho Adekoya, maintained that there is no gainsaying the fact that the two programs are quite important considering the far-reaching positive impact it will have on the beneficiaries and their families by extension, while stressing that the two programs are in tune with the policies thrust of Osun State Governor. Princess Adekoya noted that it will make life more meaningful and bearable for the pupils of primary schools and the indigent widows of Atakumosa East local government area of the state. Princess Folusho Adekoya stressed that the programs are in tune with the policy thrust of the governor. Princess Folisho Adekoya lauded the untiring effort of the state First Lady, Mrs. Kafayat Oyetola, which is geared towards making life more bearable and worthwhile for the women folks, youths, and children in the state through her pet project Iliri Oluwa Foundation and other programs she embarked upon in the recent past. She called on the youths and pupils to focus and be committed to their studies in order to be great future leaders in the country. As part of contributions of Parents Teachers Association PTA of the Federal Government College Ikirun to the development of the school, the foundation laying ceremony of Phase 1 400-bedded hostel for students of the school will hold tomorrow morning. A statement by the association chairman, Professor Lukman Adekiletkun Jimoda, indicates that venue of the foundation's laying is the premises of the Federal Government College Ikirun of Osun State. According to the statement, chairman of the occasion is the Ashiwaju of Ikirun, retired Deputy Inspector General of Police, DIG Gasali Lawal, while the chief host is the college's principal, who doubles as chairman management committee, Mrs. A.O. Busube, and chairman school board management committee, Alihaji Busari, as chief host. It adds that the hosted gesture is part of the regular welfare package of the newly inaugurated Parents Teachers Association, FGC Ikirun, under Professor Lukman Adekiletkun Jimoda for students and teachers of the college. Governor Adegboyega Oyetola will tomorrow morning commission the newly built Ishokon South Local Government Development Area Secretariat in Ikoyi. This is contained in a release by the Chairman Caretaker Committee Ishokon South LCDA Ikoyi, Honorable Wasiu Oyeyemi. It adds that all Caretaker Committee members of the local council and other APC members and supporters will welcome Governor Adegboyega Oyetola and other APC stalwarts to the new party secretariat at Ijebu Junction, Ikoyi, to perform the commissioning of the new edifice built by the Ishokon South LCDA Caretaker Committee under Honorable Wasiu Oyeyemi. The release enjoined all party faithful and supporters to troop out and welcome the governor of the people to Ishokon South LCDA Ikoyi. And that was the home news. Good afternoon.
OSBC Radio 104.5 FM, Voice of the West. Don't touch the dial.